Let's get this meeting started. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. This is the 2022 LifeRing annual meeting. Today is day one of the two-day annual conference. Tomorrow, we'll be holding the 2020 Annual Congress and Delegates Assembly. Tickets are still available online now. Thank you for being here to celebrate another great year. This is our Soberversary. As you know, 2022 is the 25th anniversary year for LifeRing Secular Recovery. For 25 years, LifeRing has offered a safe, non-judgmental space for people seeking recovery in support for problematic substance use. Oh, man. All right. Technical difficulties. It worked 10 minutes ago. There we go. A lot has changed since co-founder Marty Nicholas convened the first LifeRing in-person meeting in 1997. This is actually a picture of the Kaiser Permanente Chemical Dependency Recovery Program in Oakland, California. So you can visualize this back on Wednesday, April 24th, 1997. Marty would be there with maybe 1, 2 people. We've grown a lot since that time of LifeRing's first generation, not just in size, but in spirit. We have a strong community of people in recovery from all over the world. But even as we grow, LifeRing maintains that feeling of being included, being part of a great group of people who understand what we are doing and what we're going through. No matter how you found LifeRing, once you got here, we all knew we had found something special. LifeRing Secular Recovery delivers the engaging, peer-driven, positive sobriety support lacking in so many of the larger recovery programs. No, we are definitely not just a program. LifeRing is truly a recovery community. Newcomers are welcomed with enthusiasm and support, and long-timers are greeted with friendly recognition. Stepping into a LifeRing meeting feels a lot like that one time your whole family got along during the holidays, and we are family, and that's thanks to all of you. Marty calls the annual conference the meeting of all meetings. He intended this to be a unique opportunity to share ideas, explore new approaches, and enjoy each other's company. Today, we have an amazing assembly of great guest speakers, fun workshops, and the haunting musical stylings of our very own Chet G. In the spirit of full disclosure and transparency, I am currently wearing mucklucks. For those of you who do not know about mucklucks, you've been missing out. Optional footwear is just another example of the gift that is online meetings. And online meetings have been a phenomenal gift to the LifeRing community. They open doors across time zones and continents to people who might not otherwise have access to our meetings. We've got online meetings in the Imperial Valley of California and in the Kingdom of Sweden. We are now LifeRing without borders. These are regional websites that are located in that represent cities or regions of the United States. We have one in Akron, Ohio. We have one in LifeRing, Colorado. Note about LifeRing Akron and LifeRing Colorado. Both of these organizations both of these areas have worked really hard at reopening their online in-person meetings, and they have also developed communities, online communities that are basically follow the same sort of pathway that an in-person meeting has taken. We have LifeRing Connecticut, LifeRing Tampa Bay in Florida, LifeRing Utah, and then we have international websites as well. We have LifeRing Canada, and we have LifeRing Ireland, we have LifeRing Sweden, and we have LifeRing UK. For a little side note on the UK side, we started our very first in-person meeting in Scotland. We got two people joined an in-person meeting in Edinburgh. So congratulations to Michael for getting that off the ground. LifeRing Us. No, that's not right. Oh, LifeRing US. Okay, I got it. Zoom has proven a wildly successful answer to the problem of government-mandated isolation. And we have Robert Stump to thank for that, for leading the great LifeRing Zoom migration in 2020. Thank you very much, Robert. We could not have done this without you, so thank you. And our LifeRing regional representatives were equally quick to adjust to the new normal. Chris in California and Kathleen in Colorado worked in lockstep with International Representative Lisa to seamlessly move in-person meetings into the refuge of online face-to-face meetings. Many of LifeRing's in-person meetings have temporarily morphed into local community online meetings, extending from Akron, Ohio to Boulder, Colorado, and out to Walla Walla, Washington. As conveners and volunteers, we've evolved from Luddites to cyber heroes, scaling the mountains of passwords, logins, e-verifications, and best practices to ensure safe and inclusive Zoom meetings for every member. A big shout out to Melly Down Under for untangling the horrific spiderweb of online meeting attendance verification requests. Did y'all know that Melly was our very first online convener? She started a chat room on Adobe Connect, I think in 2019. And then, of course, a huge thanks to Mark for all his tireless efforts to thwart wascally fooligans and for his wizardry behind this conference. Thank you so much, Mark, and thank you, Melly. LifeRing, and we've grown exponentially. Since the start of the pandemic, online meeting attendance has grown 583%. We don't predict that level to level off anytime soon. Hey, Sylvia. LifeRing online meetings host 200 participants every day. That's 200. Some meetings have more than 50 LifeRingers every week. A big shout out for our 9 a.m. Pacific morning conveners, Caitlin, Eva, Anna, Robert, and Sylvia. Some conveners are extending their meeting times to allow more time for shares and for crosstalks. This is big, folks, and this is because of every one of you. These slides clearly illustrate the importance of onboarding new conveners. Look around your meetings and identify people who really seem engaged. Bring them on in, mentor them as co-conveners. Co-conveners are seriously a convener's best friend. Make a co-convener friend today. But all things LifeRing are not online. We cannot stress the importance and the resilience of true in-person meetings. The service center gets at least a call a day from somebody asking about in-person meeting information. We're starting to see in-person meetings opening and reopening. In fact, there's a resurgence in Colorado right now with 6 active members in-person meetings happening weekly. And Ohio has reopened 2 of its in-person meetings in Akron, the hometown of AA. And there will be more. Facilities we relied on to host our meetings will reopen. New avenues will be found, and people will have to remember how to walk in shoes once again. LifeRing e-groups are flourishing. New communities have started and participation is up. The LSR Women Empowered e-group opened in January this year, and this membership is continuing to grow. Convener Angie and 35 women identifying persons share their recovery stories on a daily basis. E-groups are always open and not limited to meeting times. So far this year, LifeRing ePals has provided one-to-one email support for over 85 people. You know, I've had an ePal since April, and it's very satisfying for me, and I think it's a really nice way to introduce someone who's a little nervous about getting into recovery groups and to show them how, the importance of finding a positive recovery community. If you haven't thought about being an ePal, please do, because it's another way, and on your own time, to kind of to mentor somebody else coming in. Focus meetings. Another growing support avenue is our LifeRing focus meetings. Focus meetings are tailored for people in recovery who are also in unique subgroups. Since our last annual conference, LifeRing has opened 12 new focus meetings. From eating disorders to veterans, LifeRing is finding needs and providing specific spaces for recovery. Last year, LifeRing officially opened our doors to family and friends. We also opened new borders by introducing meetings for Spanish speakers and Polish speakers. No matter what you're talking about, LifeRing understands you. We just added a LifeRing men's meeting for men identifying persons in recovery. That's starting this Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And this will be convened by the incredibly versatile and, dare I say, nimble convener, our own Rafal. Look out for a new focus meeting on the horizon for people of color. That should be coming up soon. And, oh, wait a minute. How did this get in here? No one's supposed to know that Michael and Jeff are working on an interactive LifeRing app scheduled to release this year. Please just ignore that you ever saw this. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. The backbone of the real workhorse of LifeRing is our How Was Your Week check-in meeting. Since the 2021 annual meeting, LifeRing has added 13 new How Was Your Week meetings. That means we currently offer a total of 76 online meetings per week. But where would LifeRing be without our conveners? If How Was Your Week is the backbone of LifeRing, then surely our conveners are the lifeblood. You unsung LifeRing heroes who turn every in-person, online, in-group meetings into a true recovery support community. A big shout out to all of y'all for all the good you do. But you didn't stop there. For many of you stepped up to host marathon meetings. We have such success with these LifeRing open door holiday gatherings. Thank you for being so gracious with your time to make these happen. We started LifeRing first 24-hour gathering on Thanksgiving 2021 when we threw open the doors and invited everyone in recovery to come join us for the holidays. I've heard from so many people how happy and grateful they were to find a safe space to escape the pressures and triggers of the holiday season. Thank you. And we give praise to our volunteers, that tiny group of hardworking committees who keep asking you to join us. Come on in, it's kind of fun. Just think, if you join the annual conference committee, next year you could be hearing yourself talk instead of me. This has been a really great year so far, and this is all because of you. I hope you will still get excited when you open, the door to your own meetings. And remember that you've done so much good for so many people who truly appreciate your warm welcome. Please allow me to close with a you statement. I think you should all be very proud of yourselves. Thank you so much.